All right, boys, here we are back again with another edition of the Who You Got podcast. We got Ryan joining us on a Sunday. Jimmy, of course, is here. And we got a lot to talk about as we are watching the 4:30 games kind of wind down in the fourth quarter. But before we even get to that, Ryan, let's get your reaction right off the bat. 21-0 and oops.
Yeah, it's tough. I mean, I like the battle. I like that we're feeling that now versus, 5 weeks from now or whatever. So we'll deal with it.
I mean, that's it. 21.
That's it. That's it. Listen, we should have closed it out. It didn't happen. What do you want me to say? Like you got Drake May running 55 yards down the field guarding his running back. It was an amazing play. So there's positives to take from this too.
There are. I mean, I think we're looking at the two best teams in the AFC playing today, and it was a battle. Could be a preview of the AFC Championship game, depending on how these brackets sort out. Do we know any? I know, Ryan, you said you know a little bit of it. What is the tie-breaking scenario here? The Patriots still have upper hand. I know they have a game in hand anyways, but they have the upper hand if they finished with a tied record as well.
Doesn't it go? I know we should just know this. Doesn't it go to after head-to-head to divisional wins?
Jimmy, it's a great question. I didn't know if it goes to division or conference.
I think it goes to division next. I'll find it quick, but they do because Buffalo's 3-2 in the division. New England's 3-1. So
as much as I told you I was going to take care of that, Jimmy's seems on it. So let's go with him.
All right. Well, Jimmy's looking that up. So it looks like Micah Parsons could be done for the year. Looks like his knee just blew out.
Yeah, it looks really bad
Mahomes
on camera.
Probably done for the year.
But they're out anyway. Period. No question.
So it's head-to-head, then divisional, then common games, then conference record.
And the Patriots have the divisional record already sewn up. Is that where we're at?
Well, no, they're 3-1. It's 3-2, so that could end up, being watched. Who do the Patriots have? Do they have Miami or the Jets still to play? Let's find
Jets,
out.
I believe, right? No, don't they always end with the Jets? Or at least it seems that way. No, they always end with
feels that way. Yes,
one of them.
They've got both. I wasn't doing my math right. So they've got both. So if they drop one of those and the Bills win theirs, then they'll tie and it'll go to common, and that's where it's going to get. That's where we're probably not going to be able to figure it out. We'd have to really dive deep into common opponent wins.
If anyone had the big fella Jeffrey Simmons to score today on the Titans, well done.
Yeah,
there's a little trickery because the big fella catches a.
Man,
you got to run around a little bit too. You run around. Look at the big fella pull it in. Lay it 2 feet down. Look at him.
Yeah, and the Bills end the season at home versus the Jets, so it's pretty safe to say they'll be 4-2 because that'll be a game. So it just depends on those two, and if the records end up even.
Non-contact on Micah Parsons, by the way. I just saw the video. It's terrible.
Touchdown.
Nobody touched him.
Touchdown Broncos, which we knew was coming after the injury because now this defense completely changes. I can't believe the Broncos are going to be a 12-2 team. I really can't.
Yeah, it's wild. I can't believe that Kansas City is eliminated from the playoffs this early in the season. That's wild.
Well, I had them not going, but yes, I didn't think we'd be sitting here on week 15 saying they were out. But
yeah.
Sadly, he looked very hurt, and I hope he's okay. Seriously.
Yeah, he is. He's definitely done for the year. Why would you play him at this point?
Well, regardless, I hope he's okay. It looked bad. He did not react well. Like, I watched him when his ankle basically broke in that playoff game, and he came back and beat us. He got up. This time he didn't get up, really.
Look, the pressure on Josh Allen to get to the Super Bowl with him out and very possibly Lamar not making the playoffs. I mean, if not
now, when? Yeah, that's got to be the feeling. And Packers stopped him going for 2. It was kind of a big stop. So 27-23 as we head to the fourth. But I mean, if you took the Broncos, I got to tip my hat because they were down 9. It was looking like this game was over, and then interception, Parsons out, and here we go. Lions season is all but over here.
So weird.
And their defense, talk about they're going deep. Devontae's just non-contact injury. He's down.
Is he hurt or is he just pissed because he missed the ball?
He blew his knee out.
Man, this game is tough.
It's unbelievable.
I haven't seen that yet.
Oh my god.
Unbelievable.
Well,
he's never had a knee before, has he?
oh yeah, there it goes right there.
There it
Yeah.
goes right
Oh
there.
shit. Yeah.
God damn it! Am I behind Jimmy? That's the worst.
Yeah, that is the worst.
Oh,
Actually, they haven't shown it yet, so I might not be behind you. I just saw Franklin have a score in Denver.
oh my god. I mean, this is crazy.
It really
Now it
is.
would be Adams, Parsons, Mahomes, all down tonight.
Wow, that's a lot of money.
It's wild.
Jimmy texting, we're screwed to Anthony.
Yeah. Yeah.
As they
Yeah,
just
I mean,
look, I usually try to do this in order, but since we're watching NFL and talking about it already, we'll bounce to NFL and go back to it later. But I'll go on my rant now. This right here is why I hate fantasy football head to head and the way it's played. I hate it. I don't know why I get talked into doing this every year. I do it. I'll do it again next year because that's what happens to me. I get the itch in August. I'm like, fuck it, I'm in.
Yep.
Head to head is every league I've ever run, Ryan. I pay out the top points for one reason only, so this shit doesn't happen to somebody in the playoffs. Jimmy is going to score conservatively now that Adams is probably out. Jimmy's going to score 190 probably and lose.
Wow.
yeah, it's
Lose.
it's going to come down to it. It's basically a coin toss at this point.
That's a
You're gonna
playoff?
lose.
Yeah, it's the playoffs. So it's the first round of playoffs. Having a hell of a game, and this is where we are.
It's all over. I
Yeah.
hate to say it. Unless JJ somehow goes off tonight, it's over.
I know.
Because they're going to keep throwing Goff to St. Brown.
Yeah.
Stafford should calm it down a little bit now. But Goff is going to keep slinging it. They're down 10.
Yeah, they sure are.
So, I mean,
We just need what we need is a really long drive from the Rams the next time they get the ball. So I want to see Kyron
12
and
minutes
Blake
left,
Corum just getting the ball left and right and getting 3 or 4 yards of pop and just bleeding the clock. That's the only chance we got.
It's the only chance you got. You got to he's got to be sitting 15 points behind you minimum going into tonight.
Yeah.
And then JJ is going to have to outscore Williams on Dallas by 5 for you.
Yeah, we wanted to go in. We were looking at it earlier. We were up to 85% win probability, and we're like, hey, we can go in tomorrow night with 25-point lead. We could have more, but we'll feel pretty good about DK not going off. It's not great, but I will. It is a reason for me to stay up and watch this entire game tonight because I got to tell you, Dallas. We were talking about this earlier. Dallas and the Vikings should have been flexed right the fuck out of Sunday Night Football. But
that's my problem with this fantasy with the way this is played. And I don't know how you fix it. Maybe you do the top in this first round. The top 2 point scorers move on because the fact that someone's going to score both of you would have beat both of the other teams. That's the shitty part.
Yeah, you could just play straight up point. There's some leagues it wouldn't solve for this, but I've never been in one, but I've talked to a couple people where you play every team every week, sort of thing.
Yeah, but until you get to the playoffs.
Until you get to the playoffs, and then this can happen. Yeah.
Or you don't do a playoff. It's literally till the 17th week and best record.
Yeah, that would be
cool. I've been in many of those.
Yeah, sounds like an interesting idea. But you know what? It's been fun nevertheless. It's been
the problem.
year.
Not that I'm trying to critique this league. I mean, I am a little bit, whatever. The problem with this league, Ryan,
it's basically every league.
You know what it is? Here's the problem with it, Jimmy. And if you just think about this for a sec, this league could fix itself by doing one thing. Because I ran a 10-man league before. You extend the season one more week, and the top 4 make it. You shouldn't even be playing this guy.
Yeah, right.
I mean, 60% of the league makes the playoffs and has a shot at a big prize. Let's just say.
Yeah.
Like kind of silly, and then and I'm not saying this because I'm the top points getter because I would say this if it was anyone else. The top points getter could make nothing. It's to me, it's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, it sort of mimics real football though. Like if the team goes in that's 15-1 and they get beat and it's a single elimination,
14 teams make it.
Yeah, it's true.
Not 20. That's the other thing I'm saying. I mean, you shouldn't even be playing this clown.
Well, let's knock on wood and hopefully JJ has a big bounce back week and they figure out how to get him the ball.
Yeah, that'd be good. That would be good. I mean, but with the Lions game, I mean, that Hutch interception was unbelievable. But
Yeah.
other than that, the Rams just show literally zero respect
Yeah.
for the Lions.
It's really tough.
Yeah, 4th and 8. Nah, we're gonna go for field goal. We'll just go for it, and they get it every time. It's just that Lions D is just terrible. It was kind of how I felt a little bit about the Bills D, but then I got to give them credit. In the second half, the Bills D turned a switch and said, "Oh, all right, we actually have to stick to our schemes and actually guard and play the right way." And
I give them credit. They played well.
they were
What are you gonna
flying
do?
around on D in the
I'd
second.
rather lose now than later.
Yeah, it's a good way to look at it. All right, let's do our normal thing where we kind of bounce around here. Jimmy, anything in UFC we should have kept our eyes on this weekend?
No, I didn't really pay much attention. Had our annual ugly sweater party, so, and we actually watched quite a bit of basketball. I would watch most of the Michigan game in the background, a couple other things. So which I'm sure we'll get to.
We will.
So no, I wasn't. Can't wait again till next month when we get to the free cards. Like I talked about, I'm surprised Brandon Royval lost. If we would have bet, I would have bet him. But beyond that, I didn't have a ton of interest in this card. Your boy King Green did get a split decision victory, so he's so if nothing else, he won, so he's on the roster for a little longer. So we'll get to see him.
The King, let's go.
We'll get to see him. We'll get to see him fight again on the horizon. Like I said, that January 4th card is the next big one that I'm looking at. There's actually 2 cards in a row. You got January 24th, and then January 31st, we get Volkanovski versus Lopez 2. So we've 2 weekends in a row. I don't know if I'm gonna have to do some dig in and research why they did it like that. I don't know if it's just to kick this thing off in January with 2 big cards, but that's pretty cool. And as that inches closer, we'll have plenty to talk about there. Like I said, that's going to be a couple of great weeks of fights that will only cost $14. Most of us already have Paramount Plus.
That's pretty awesome. And sorry, when was that big card again? That the one that you've been toting is going to be the best. It's right, it's before Championship Sunday. Is that what it is?
Yeah, it's the 24th is the one that I'm really excited for.
Yeah, that's the Championship Sunday would be the 24th.
Yeah, so that's okay. That makes sense. And
Smart.
So there'll be nothing. There's not going to be a ton going. Is there college? When's the college final? The mid January.
Yeah, it's before.
Yeah, mid January. Yeah. So that will be a very good card to watch. It'll be Saturday night. There'll be no NFL on. So yeah.
Sorry, I'm cutting you off again, and we're going back to the NFL because we're watching these games live. Is Dan what is? There was 2nd and 11. They're down 10. He runs up the middle twice. I mean, is he on the take? Did he lay the 6 today with the Rams?
I don't know.
And then Jordan Love. It's 3rd and 11, bro. Why would you throw a screen pass? You're down 4.
Oh, yeah, this whole Dan Campbell thing, it always makes me very worried when somebody takes over the play calling duties, especially if this guy's not getting, if the OC's not getting fired soon, right? Like, why will, if he's not going to call the plays, he's not the guy, why is he on the team?
Yeah, I mean, this is something. It really is.
No, we're good.
All right,
going back.
Okay, it was almost time, Jimmy, for you to get another pounding.
Oh.
Well, we had a lot of views and a lot of comments about the Hall of Fame rant I went on.
Oh, good for you.
Almost everybody agreeing that it really is an absolute joke that Roger Clemens isn't in the Hall of Fame. So I just want to point out that for once, people didn't pound us, Jimmy. They were all in favor of the take.
There you go.
But I do want to address some other fucking trolls out there who... One called me a dumbass. It's fine. I get it. And I'm sure you were feeling really, really good. Sorry, Ryan. I'm sure you were feeling really, really good at 21-0 and probably ready to put another comment into what I replied to you with. But what happened? What happened was I cashed my ticket and you lost yours.
Yeah, it didn't go great. What are you going to do?
You know what? I believe Ric Flair said it. If you want to be the man, you got to beat the man. And you know what you didn't do today? At home, up 21-0. You didn't beat the man. Josh Allen threw the cape on, shoved it right up your ass. So for all of you who called me a dope until the guy with the backwards cap was going to have a terrible weekend, doesn't know what he's talking about, once again, go Bills. Thank
You
you.
still may not always know what he's talking about, but in this case, he happened to be right. To be fair.
Yeah. That's a fair comment, right?
Thank you.
I got to see a lot
with Jimmy, by the way, today after their.
Yeah, I got to see a lot of our. I'm gonna jump onto the TikTok soon, but I got to read a lot of those comments last night, and it's a big mix of positive and obviously bashing one. But but I was excited. I'm like, I don't know these people. I don't give a shit if they don't like me or not. Keep commenting. Keep them coming in. My only comment that I'm not getting back at, but it said, yeah, they'll give anybody a podcast these days. Yes, they will. All you got to do is, yeah, you just got to. Anybody can do it. That's the whole point. Yeah, you're not wrong.
Why don't you fire up your own?
You're absolutely right. We're not on-air personalities. We're not collecting a check. You can do this as well if you want to in your spare time.
But hey, we are open to any negotiations if somebody does want to sign us up. All right. Yeah. Jimmy, you cut me off there. I just want to point out, representing Minnesota Duluth today, go Bulldogs. Thank you for the big win Friday.
Mm-hmm.
It was looking dicey for a minute, Jimmy. I know you didn't follow it at all, even though we had a play on them. But big second period.
Big second.
Oh, my God. I can't believe he caught that. Atwell caught the ball.
Right under.
Lions D so bad. All right, Jimmy, NBA. Question here. Is a trade going to happen? Are people now concerned that his calf could be an issue? I know he's out 2 to 4 weeks.
I believe that's what it is. Let me jump into the Bucks news, maybe get some clarity on it. My suspicion is it will happen. It seems like there's always, like, I don't know, and I don't have any good reference points on this for the truth, which I should have, but so there's always a dark horse out there, like team that comes in and puts something big together. So there could be something that we weren't thinking about. There's rumors that Dante might be coming back to the Knicks, which I think would be great for the Knicks. That's the only one I've kind of been talking about or paying any attention to. But yeah, I mean, could it? I don't know. Here's my question: his brother's on the team. Do you have to take him as a bench player as well?
Package deal, obviously. Yeah. Weren't all three of them on the team at one point?
Yeah, they might still be. Yeah, they are. But I think Alex must be on the G League right now. But yes, you've got the triple Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, they're all going to be sitting there at the Garden. Jimmy's going to have to put up with that.
Yeah, I don't know. It'll be interesting. I don't know. I think he'll probably get traded. I would just continue to obviously try to build around him. I don't know why Milwaukee, unless he really digs in and wants out. The guy got you a chip, and he's one of the top. I mean, he's a top 5 player in the NBA. So I don't know. Yeah, they say it says 4 weeks as of right now. So, who knows?
Give us a little NBA Cup update.
Yeah, the San Antonio game was really good. I mean, the hands OKC, their second loss of the season. Nobody gives a shit about the cup itself, but maybe these guys do a little bit. I don't know, because they're young and they're up and coming. It was good to see Wemby back out there. When he was out, the Spurs held it down pretty well. Like without him, they're a good squad. With him, they might be championship material. I think it's too early. I think OKC is clearly the best team. But I'm excited that OKC finally took an L and got knocked out. Of course, the Magic Knicks game was solid. So Tuesday night, we've got Knicks Spurs, and for a cup that nobody really cares about at all. They're trying to make it a thing, but nobody gives a shit. So, so that's exciting. It is cool that, there's only one game on that night. They're trying to, the grand scheme of things, I don't think it matters. But you've got 2 solid teams playing, 2 good teams got in, and teams that have a legitimate shot, at least at getting to their conference finals this year. Unlike the Lakers that just took it way too seriously one time and pulled it off.
God. The Rams odds to win the Super Bowl, I can't wait to see what they are after this game. Puka Nacua.
What do you think they're going to be?
Oh my God, Nakua's got a knee injury too. Holy
down. Adams and Nacua, they were plus 350 in live time when they were starting to pound them.
And Phillip Rivers with a back shoulder throw.
It was a pass interference still, first down.
It sure was. He was getting tackled. Yeah.
I mean, can you believe we're watching Phillip Rivers lead a drill in 2025?
No.
I love game for the Colts.
I had to look it up.
It's
so great. It's the only reason I interrupted.
Yeah. If the Bills don't get to the Super Bowl, I'll be rooting for the Bills out of the East now that the Browns are out. But it would be tough for me to not want to see Philip Rivers somehow make a run.
Oh my God, this is absolutely.
Fuck yeah.
He only needs a field goal to win this game.
Yeah,
That's what I'm thinking.
he needs about 10 yards right now.
Yeah, 10,
Not that
12
much.
yards. He handed it off to JT, but the world knows you're going to do that, Philip. So he got no yards. The Green Bay defense is just awful. 4th and 3, and Bo Nix throws it somehow to Sutton. I mean, the one guy you got to guard.
Yeah.
LaFleur's pretty pissed about something. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is.
Well, yeah.
So all right. So you like the Knicks to win the cup? I mean, they're favored in minus 140, so that's going to be the odds on that. Oh, maybe he didn't have 2 feet down. 1, 2. No, he has 2. I don't know what he's looking at. Do you?
I did not.
You guys seeing that play? No. All
I
right.
did. Yeah, I have no idea. Look, I don't know, man. I mean, with Wemby back, I'd probably bet the other side. I know that's, as a fan, that's sacrilege, but the spread's 2.5. I mean, it's gone to 135 and plus 114. It's going to be a really good game. I would bet the Knicks because I like the Knicks, not based on anything beyond that. But I'm scared of the San Antonio team. Like, they're going to be very good. If Wemby can just stay healthy, it's going to be a thing. That was a late hit on Bryce Young. That's got.
Oh
Jesus.
my God.
That's not 15? It's amazing how quarterbacks you can see the hierarchy of quarterbacks when those plays happen.
Yeah.
If that was Tom Brady, someone would have been charged for murder.
Yeah, if that was Patrick
Right.
Mahomes, he'd be out.
Oh yeah, if that was Josh Allen or Mahomes, you'd be out of the league.
Yeah. Holy shit.
Unbelievable. Hey, so I thought the NHL update, I thought this was interesting. If the playoffs started today, the Rangers, Panthers, Leafs would all be out of the playoffs. Not one of them would be in.
Wild.
All off the slow-ass starts.
Yeah, so am I. I need to really get on the hockey earlier in this year, and I've been plenty behind. So anything you tell me now is going to be news to me. And I know that Tampa is playing well. I mean, outside of that, I've got nothing.
Ryan, are you a Leafs fan, like a Jays fan, or not really? Yeah. What the hell? Are you following it at all? I don't know what's going on up there. That team is still okay. They lost a couple pieces in the offseason, but I mean, not to this.
Overall, they were pretty good last year. Didn't they make it like semifinals, finals?
Yeah, they made the conference semis.
Yeah. We'll see.
I don't know what's going on this year.
I can't stop looking at Philip Rivers. It's crazy.
And the vest he's wearing is something. I mean, I hope they put that up for auction. I might buy it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's really unbelievable. Like production value.
He looks like a tight end.
I mean, it's I can't imagine how much that weighs. That thing will keep
a 60-yarder in Seattle.
In Seattle. In the wind. Kick us up.
It's straight.
Oh, it looks good. It's
good.
Good.
Philip Rivers.
Really?
47 seconds.
47 seconds away from Colts alive.
That's amazing. I love it.
We're going to put a dagger in this one. He does not. Oh my God! It was almost picked. It was.
That should have been picked.
Could have been picked. All right. College basketball. You brought it up before. Michigan got down early, looked a little shaky, and wound up being no issue there, Jimmy, with Maryland.
Yeah. What's funny is it just goes to how good the odds makers are. They won by 18. The line to start the game was 18.5. It looked like there was no way it was going to come down to the wire. Yep. And it sure did. No, they pulled away. Look good. I mean, hey, they're not going to win every game by 25 or 30. They're not going to go undefeated. They're going to win a few games at some point this season. I'm glad they didn't lose this one because they should have beat Maryland. Obviously, you want to see them lose to a good team, not play down to the competition when the games are supposed to. So no, they look good, and they look good without McKinney having really any impact. I think this kid's going to be really, really good. That happens with freshmen, right? They just have off games. So he didn't score a single point. He's averaging double-digit points. So I think that's a good sign too. That I know he's a bench player still, but I think he's going to be big for the future. Yeah, feel pretty good about it. Anything else in college catch your eye?
Look, it was a big win for Kentucky to steady the ship. They got Indiana at home. It was day two looked a little shaky to start, but big second half, and they went on to win no problem. I thought the Nebraska buzzer beater against Illinois was was a big win for Nebraska to show they're for real because they went in that game on the big, well, not a big underdog, but a dog. Oh no, I mean they were 10.5. I guess you call them a big underdog, right?
Yeah.
And they win that game. But yeah, I mean Gonzaga, another nice win over UCLA. Gonzaga seems to only have stubbed their toe against Michigan. Other than that, I mean Gonzaga's looked pretty good too. But I think my college basketball question right now is it going to be that same old story with Arizona and Michigan? They're going to be these teams that look great. They lose a couple here and there through the regular season, and then we get into March and they come down to the Sweet 16 or the Elite 8 and they just can't get over the hump.
I don't think so. I mean, Arizona had a pretty impressive win. We talked about Alabama as kind of like a carbon copy of last year. They can get up and down the floor on you, and they held them to 75 points, outscored them pretty well. You know, like with the tournament, it's when it's it's difficult. It's a team that gets out at the right time. Yep. But I think they've been dominant enough. Like they're playing well enough that it's good. The last few Michigan teams that were really good and make it. My favorite of all was the Trey Burke team. Like they were really good, but I didn't think they were like world beaters. They were just really, really good. So, you know, we'll see what happens throughout the process. But if they continue to beat people in the manner that they're doing, I think they'll be primed for the tournament.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting. I mean, I would not like. I don't love the odds on Michigan still. Plus 475. Still, I mean, I don't love those odds. Not a lot of value there. They look good. Don't get me wrong, but that value to win the tournament, 6 games, neutral site. It's a tough one.
Maybe you go to like 10-1 or 12-1 or something, but yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah.
What are their odds to win the Big Ten right now?
I can give you those. Well, Team Futures conference winner. Big Ten, they are -$2, so -200.
Wow.
Would you take that? Or would you take
Consider it? Maybe I might parlay that with another one we really like.
Purdue, who was the favorite to start this year, is plus 400 now. All right, Seattle lining up now for a field goal to go back on top, 56 yards for them to break Phillip Rivers' heart, and pretty much, I mean, make it really hard on the court.
Whoa, that was like a knuckle.
Oh my God, he got it! I can't believe that thing.
Hey, we got 18 seconds.
18 seconds and 3 timeouts for Phillip to try to get back in field goal range.
Really? Holy shit!
Would that be wild?
If you pulled this off,
that would be wild.
Yeah. I mean, I can't imagine there's a world in which that happens, but you never know. You never know.
You never do know. Could happen here. All right, Jimmy, give me a little Heisman here. Your boy from Indiana takes down the Heisman.
Yeah, I think that was pretty much expected, right? There's rumors that the Jets are going to trade up to try to get him and ruin his career. So we'll see if we'll see if that comes to fruition. Poor kid.
Sounds very sensible.
Yeah, seriously. I mean, if I was first, Ryan, what are we eating over there? I mean, everyone who's going to be watching this has to be wondering. It's not on camera, but we see you munching away. What are we having?
Sorry, meatballs, chicken wings.
Nice.
Yeah, pretty good. Good place.
Oh, ordered, or these are ordered?
Oh yeah, they were brought down. That's when the camera went off.
I love it. We thought you were murdering someone, but all right.
Yeah,
no. Rabbit that way, off. Murder house that way. If I step this way, someone's in trouble.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's funny.
Yeah, it was expected. But for Indy, I couldn't remember the odds at the beginning of the year for this guy to win the Heisman. But I mean, Indiana to get a Heisman trophy, pretty good.
Yep.
Yeah, big deal for them. If they somehow pulled off running this tournament, I don't know. It would be unbelievable. Cincinnati shouldn't leave at that point. No reason to.
Agree. Who's the next Michigan coach?
I don't know. How did we skip over that subject last show?
No, we didn't. Jimmy hit it.
We talked about it, yeah.
Okay, I wasn't paying as much attention as I should have been. Jesus. What the hell? I don't know. I wish him the best, though. I look at Portnoy, like what he's saying is, I look forward to the search. It's exciting that we're going to get to pick the best. We're Michigan. People want to coach us. Let's find the best person to fit that role.
And the Colts games ends as we thought it would. Phillip Rivers interception.
He was around 20-1 to begin the season.
Okay.
Mendoza.
Yeah, it's good play.
Wow.
I'm sure a lot of people had him.
Oh,
I haven't heard the name surface yet, but any chance James Franklin comes out and interviews for Michigan?
maybe. You know who I was thinking? It's not going to happen. This is like nobody's talking about it. He's never coached in college. But the idea that they need somebody to steady the ship coming off of Harbaugh and his scandals and then all of this shit. Like, if it fell apart in Pittsburgh, get a guy like Mike Tomlin in there. Yeah.
They were talking about him for Penn State.
Yeah. Get him, put him in Michigan. He would steady the ship. He would, yeah. That would be something like that. Somebody that's going to come in and, just, even it out a little bit.
Yeah.
But,
I think that's a fantastic call.
Yeah. That's who I want. I don't know what they're going to do, but I mean, there's got to be someone out there that fits both molds. You don't need somebody that can just stay. Like, you need somebody that's dynamic and can stay. Because I don't know that Sharon Moore was a dynamic coach, right? Aside from all of the other issues, he was an internal. Michigan loves Michigan guys, so
yeah, and he got Harbaugh's endorsement and said,
right.
This is the guy who needs to coach the team.
Mm-hmm.
How happy is Baker Mayfield right now that we're going to lose a bet and the fucking Saints are going to win this game?
Yeah.
Because it's about to happen. You can't. It's amazing how these teams blow these games. Like, after they look like they're going to blow a 10-point lead. The Packers are going to blow a 9-point lead. Montgomery is in. That helps us a little bit because we had a parlay with him and Jennings. So
Jennings has got in.
That helps. But this is just, my God.
Yeah, Tyler Shuck, it looks like he might be like their quarterback too. I mean, he's played like fairly well for a rookie that got inserted mid-season.
I got to tell you, it's funny that Dan Campbell, the most aggressive coach out there, doesn't do what everybody does in that spot and go for 2. Right. And then if you get it back again, you can win the game. Crazy.
Oop.
That's the end of the Packers game.
Yep, that's going to be cooked.
Was he not down by contact?
He had to be. Didn't he roll over the guy?
Yeah, he hit the ground, so. Yeah, that's over. What do you think of the Packers? Do they have a chance here?
No.
Not in the game. To win to do anything.
Nope.
It's Bears, and more Bears.
I think that, I didn't think they had a huge chance with Micah Parsons, but now that Micah Parsons is down, I don't think they have any chance. Just came out breaking news, Patrick Mahomes, torn ACL.
Torn ACL, done for the year.
But this is important timing, too. Like, he's definitely done for the year, but he probably will be ready. I would think he'd be ready for camp next year. What's an ACL, about 9 months now?
Yeah.
Something like that, but it's pretty close to that. Might be more. Depending on severity, I think they're graded.
That's too bad.
Yeah, that is. It is too bad.
And like you said, it's too bad that they're eliminated already. And now there's, because they put him into the. Oh my God, did they call that a late hit, like a head-to-head?
I don't know.
Because he was sliding.
It should definitely be a penalty.
It definitely shouldn't be. He hit him with the shoulder.
No, head-to-head.
He didn't hit him with the head.
Greg, come on.
Yeah. He went out of helmet to helmet, but he was sliding.
Yeah, you can't hit him like that.
Yeah. He was like running quarterback sliding. You can't.
Am I nuts?
We just had the same conversation 15 minutes ago.
Yeah. I'm not trying to be soft.
If you're not going to call the one on Young, you can't call that one.
That's a different discussion. Yeah, 100%.
Watch the replay again. He didn't hit him with his head. He hit him with his shoulder.
He hit him with his. Well, he hit but it doesn't matter. He's sliding. You can't hit him at all.
Once again, in the NFL, the refs have decided a ball game. Once again, in this.
Did they give him the penalty?
Yeah, give him the penalty.
I didn't see the flag.
And now it's a chippy field goal.
No, you're right. It was the same game. They both should have been called. I don't know how the first one wasn't.
That is just, once again, these refs decide to become the story. It is the worst officiated sport out there.
Boxing's worse.
and it's not even close. Boxing
Yeah.
screw up. But
Right.
I mean,
It's worse.
tell me these refs aren't on the take.
I'm just saying they're not great sometimes.
They don't call the Bryce Young hit, and they call that.
So the Green Bay question that you asked, is it Bears? I don't know. This is what I know. The Packers, if they get into the playoffs, aren't going to make the conference finals. They'll get knocked out either in the wild card or the divisional round. They're not that great. They just lost their best defensive player. Christian Watson got hurt this game. That shouldn't be a surprise. He's hurt all the time. Jordan Love makes mistakes in big moments. So I think they're done regardless. They will probably get in because Detroit's about to go 8-6. So even with a loss, they're still 9-4-1. They're gonna. I mean, the NFC playoff picture is like getting very close to being decided now. Right?
I know.
Like
There's
Yeah.
not,
Which is weird because we always thought that would be, more difficult.
really, it's just like you said, like you alluded to here, it's just Tampa and Carolina, like who's going to win that division. But after that, I mean, the other teams are going to be right basically in. I guess if the Cowboys get a win tonight, would they still be alive technically? Yeah, because Philly's 9-5 and they'd be 7-6, so they'd be. But I don't think they have any chance of overtaking Philadelphia. Does anybody here think they have a chance of overtaking Philadelphia?
no.
So, yeah, the NFC playoff pictures, I think, is other than these two teams, is pretty clear, and we're just about to find out if it gets a little more interesting right now.
He'll get, he's going to nail this down the middle. from
Yep,
4 to
sure
7.
did.
Yeah.
That's it.
Unbelievable.
Really is. I'm gonna grab a beverage. You boys, I'll be back in 2 minutes. Tag one
Grab
yourself.
me one, will you?
Yeah.
Oh, we got a flag. There's a flag. It's offsides, of course. Refs were just making sure, just in case you missed it.
Yeah.
Oh, can't wait till the scandal comes out that they were on the Saints in this one. Because the way this fourth quarter was officiated, I'd be shocked. That's why people just question everything now, too, because of all the scandals. But, I mean, penalty was whatever you and Jimmy say, fine. A terrible call. And then if you're not going to call the one on the Bryce Young hit, you can't call that one. It was the exact same thing.
I didn't see that one.
Incredible. All right. Well, Jimmy stepped away. Anything else from today's action that surprised you or didn't surprise you? Jimmy, you're back right in time. Anything else from today's games that surprised you or didn't? The one that surprised me was the Bengals didn't score.
Yeah, the Bengals not scoring on a non-dominant Baltimore defense was pretty shocking. Things I'm excited about is Myles Garrett only needs one more sack to tie the record, and I'd really like to see it happen in 16 games, just so there's no new 17 game season thing. But I'd like to see him crush it. I'd like to see him get 5 more sacks and have 26.5 or something like that. But yeah, how did the Bengals not score a point?
It's
odd.
It is.
For lack of a better word.
Packers still kind of alive here. Got a little bit of a pulse.
Kind of.
I'm surprised. I guess I shouldn't be, but I was sort of surprised that Jags put up 48.
I still don't understand. There's a team to talk about. What's your assessment here? Do they have any chance?
I mean, I think, look, they had that, what was it, 2 years ago? They had that big wild card comeback against the Chargers. Last year was when they fell apart. I don't know. I mean, if we were at the beginning of obviously we would have all been shocked. But right now, as it stands, you've got Denver, the Patriots, and the Jags as the top 3 seeds in the AFC. No, I mean, nobody had that on their list, and Pittsburgh technically is winning the division right now. So there's your top 4. I don't know. It's wild. I think Houston, we've talked about quite a few times. Now that CJ Stroud is healthy and playing reasonable, they're protecting him a little better. That defense is awesome. I think Houston could potentially make some noise. I just think the AFC is going to be wide open. It should be, again, the Bills to lose. But if not, it's wide open. I think the AFC is going to be really fun to watch the playoffs.
Yeah, I think the Texans have a strong chance here. I don't know. I don't think I'm buying the Chargers at 10-4. I don't know if I'm buying this this Denver team either. I know they have 34 points today, but I don't know. Do you buy them in a big playoff game?
And I mean, Sean Payton, you got to tip your hat to him for moving on from Russell Wilson. Not just because he moved on from him, we could tell that he wasn't playing great football, but to have to absorb all the money they had to eat and the cap hit that took on their team to get a young quarterback that's on a rookie contract and build up around him to be able to pull this. I mean, that when he did that, like, you knew the owners had to have a lot of faith in this guy that he knows what he's doing, right?
Fourth in the ball game, and Jordan Love gets sacked. I mean,
There it is.
Only thing you can't do is get sacked. That's it.
And I just got done saying he's going to do something you can't stupid, right?
That's it.
But yeah, I mean, I think
with a 4-man rush, I mean, you can't do it.
You just can't. No, it's a terrible job.
I think Denver might just get out talented at some point, but who knows? I mean, they just keep winning. I think same thing for New England. I mean, New England looks awesome until the second half of today's game. I agree with you sort of on the Chargers. I mean, it comes down to Buffalo. Like, Buffalo should be able to take this. Houston's defense is just so good that if they can continue to put up some points on offense, they don't have to put up a ton. If they can score 20 points, they can win a game. Their defense can hold the other team down. So I think Houston is the dark horse here as they're coming alive at the right time, right? We talk about peaking at the right time. They're peaking heading into the playoffs. So
let's see. I want to pull up that in live time, especially now we got a couple injuries. Rams' number hasn't moved. To win the AFC, Texans plus 475, Broncos 3-1, Patriots are the value. Patriots are 5-1. Patriots are the fourth betting choice in the AFC. A little bit of a value there. I don't like the Jags at 6-1. I don't trust them at all.
I agree.
And the NFC, the value. I hate to say it. It's gonna sound crazy. The value by far is the Bears, 14-1.
Yeah.
I mean, you trust the Rams now with Devontae out and Nakua. We don't know what's going on. 2-1. Seahawks 4-1. Darnold imploded last year when it mattered. Packers 5-1, no thank you. Eagles 6-1, no thank you. Niners 10-1, no thank you.
Yeah,
I'll take my shot.
I don't hate the Niners just because they've done it before with this cast, and they're getting better now too. They've looks really good.
They've been very injured though.
They are. I don't hate it. I definitely think the top four, as Greg just said, there's no value in any of them. I think you have to get down to the Niners and the Bears. The fact that the Lions right now are 16-1 is highway robbery.
The Bears, right now with the Packers going to lose today, Bears are the play. If the Bears get home field advantage, maybe they won't be the one. They have a chance to be the one. Say they have an outside chance still, but even if they get one or two home playoff games, the Bears are a value at 14-1.
Yeah.
You're right. We're going to throw in a Bears-Texans Super Bowl later.
I like it. Yeah, why not?
Why not is right. All right. Let's go to some college football. That's why I wanted to get us on the air tonight, because we got the bowl season starting on Tuesday officially. I know Washington whacked Boise in an early bowl, but the real bowl season starts this week. But before we get to those, let's get to the games that actually are part of the playoff. And we'll come back to this obviously on our Thursday show, but let's give our first thoughts here on the college football playoff. And our first game is Friday night. It's, in my opinion, one of the best games, if not the best. Oklahoma beat Bama once due to all the turnovers. Oklahoma at home getting 1.5 from Bama. Jimmy, who are you taking here?
Taking Oklahoma. Batier's been playing a lot better. I think he's about as healthy as you can get at this time in the season. Alabama looks like they're not falling apart because they're still but they're not the Alabama we saw midseason, right? After they got their ass kicked opening day to Florida State. They really had a strong, they beat Georgia and Georgia midseason. They had a really strong middle of the run, and now they're just kind of starting to falter at the wrong time. So I'll take the 1.5 and lay the 115.
Yep. If they lose by one, then whatever, I suck. I'm going to lay the minus 108 and just play Oklahoma straight. Yeah. Just for the same kind of things Jimmy said. Alabama just hasn't passed the eye test the last few weeks, and I'm not gonna take them now. What do you think, Ryan?
Got no opinion here.
No opinion on that one. All right.
No.
Ole Miss laying 17.5. Again, we talked about this last week. They already pounded Tulane once this year. Can Tulane give them a fight this time?
No,
You're going to lay 17.5 or you're going to avoid?
I'm going to avoid. If I had to bet it, I would take the 17.5. It's too many points for a Tulane team that's really excited to be there. But I probably would just avoid.
Okay.
And I wouldn't even because there's not even a value in a like I'm not laying 850 and putting it in a money line parlay either. So you know what I mean? Like I can't. I would if I was going to bet it, I'd lay the 17 or I would take the 17.5 with Tulane.
Okay.
You?
Look, I'm going back and forth here a little bit. I hear what you're saying. That's a lot of points. They pounded them once. I think Ole Miss is going to be fired up with all the Lane Kiffin stuff and all the can't win without Lane. What's going to happen because you don't have Lane? They're going to be out there to prove a point. I think what I'm going to look at as we get closer and probably make my final decision when we do our show Thursday night is I think I'm going to look at an Ole Miss team total.
Okay. Let me see what
I'll probably play the over there.
Yeah, I was looking at the 56.5, thinking I might play the. They scored.
The only thing that scares me about the over 56.5 is what if that defense shows up and just shuts down Tulane?
Yeah, I would say the under. It was under last time. Usually they buckle their chin straps for playoff games. But yeah, I like the team total. That could be an interesting play.
All right. James Madison and the Ducks. Jimmy said Thursday night he liked that it was 21 and a hook, so he was leaning on the Dukes. Whew. I don't know what to do here. I really don't. I want to bet James Madison getting 21 and a half and root for David here versus Goliath, but at 7:30 Saturday we're gonna have a play on it. So I guess I'm gonna defer to Jimmy. He wants the Dukes. We're gonna take the Dukes. Ryan, any opinion in these two?
Goliath. Jam New has no shot.
Okay, so you think the Ducks just run roughshod all over them?
Yeah, in an embarrassing way, and I feel bad about it a little bit.
All right. Jimmy, defend him. Defend James Madison here. Jimmy's going to have some good analysis. I can feel it.
I'm going to have some, super deep analysis here. It's a lot of points for a conference winner that takes a lot of pride in the program. Oregon can come in and just put it on you. Like they absolutely do. They have a number of wins this year by 21 points, so it's not an insane, or 22 points, so it's not an insane number. But I think JMU's being a little disrespected, and I think they're going to come out again ready to play. So I wouldn't bet them to win. Maybe put $10 on it for fun. But I think 21.5 is a ton of points, and I think they're going to hang in there.
So here's something I just thought was interesting. I got two players in hand, up 19 points in the DraftKings $15 million best ball tournament to move on to the third round. That's one win away from the finals, boys. It means the $5 million is still at. Well, you're not excited. Like, what's happening here?
Hey,
be a little happy.
Amazing.
I'm very excited. I hope it. That would be unbelievable. Yeah.
First prize is, let me see what it is. First prize is $2 million. Second prize is $1 million. If you make it to the third round, I don't care. I mean, it's not that great. If you make it to the third round, you're guaranteed $100 for your $10 entry. But if you make it to the fourth round, worst case is $1,000.
Nice work.
Yeah, well, we had a good one last year with that first 4-week one, Jimmy. Remember?
Yes,
we did. Made it to the finals there and ripped down 500, which was nice. So maybe we get to the maybe we get a chance to get to the finals in the big one this year.
Would be.
All right. What's your opinion on tonight's game, Jimmy? And we're going to come back to the college bowls, but as we are 40 minutes away from kickoff or a little less, what's the thought here?
I mean,
Dallas just taking the town.
Yeah, probably. I mean, what are we going to see from Minnesota's quarterback? What it's been the most inconsistent thing all year long, no matter who's playing, no matter which. So that's the big question. Minnesota's had games where you're like, okay, this looks like they could put this together, and then they just completely lay an egg. So like I have no idea. Yeah, this is a very very difficult one. I it's a
Trust
conundrum.
Dallas' defense at home? Are you like, all right, the defense can step up here, or do you think JJ can actually make something happen here?
I mean, look, the defense has gotten the 5.5, right? Dallas could blow Minnesota out by 35 points tonight, and I wouldn't be surprised. And Minnesota could win the game outright by a touchdown, and I wouldn't be shocked. Like, I have no idea what to do with these two teams. Like, normally I have an opinion. I'm like, this is what we should. Like, I have no idea what's going to happen tonight. Like, I don't have a good prediction. Ryan, any thoughts?
It's an avoid for me too. I can't see what Dallas is gonna do. I don't know. This whole year, they're up, down. You can't figure out when it's gonna happen though.
Yeah. I think I'd probably, I don't know.
Do you
Dallas
lean
is still,
Dallas?
what's that?
Do you lean Dallas here? I mean, I lean Dallas.
I lean Dallas.
I think
I'm not throwing the kitchen sink at it.
Yeah, me either. In the Minnesota, I hear what Jimmy's saying. If Minnesota beat Dallas, would you really be like, oh my God, Minnesota beat that? No, I wouldn't, because at the beginning of the year, we were like, all right, Minnesota's got weapons. They're coming off a good year. Their defense looks solid. Dallas has been playing really well. That's the only thing I'll say. Dallas is going to put up points, I would think. So
Yeah, I would think.
Maybe the play here is a Dallas team total over. What's the total in the game, Jimmy?
The total's 47.5, which
That's a lot.
it is not a small number. Let me see if I can find team total here for you. Got it up. Would be on a game. That's like be there. Yeah, I don't look. I would probably go over because Dallas' defense is better, but they're not great. Assume JJ McCarthy figures out to have one of those games that like is a good game for him. Dallas is going to put up points. Minnesota's defense is solid, but Dallas is going to put up points.
Jimmy didn't know this was coming in our shared account, but I entered us in a high money. I will tell you the entry fee later. Draft tonight, a fantasy draft, 3-man tournament, winner take all. It's called a best ball showdown, Ryan. So we get 4 players tonight. Here's the good news: we have the first pick, so we'll be stealing Prescott right off the board.
Yeah, pull him down.
And he's the problem is we're not going to get CD or Pickens, but it's okay. You got to take Dak here, right, with the first pick.
I would. It's a standard 4 points for a touchdown, point for every 25 yards.
Best ball. So you get 1 player on the bet. So you get 4 players. Your top 3 count.
Yeah,
we're gonna take Dak, and then we're gonna get. The great part here is we're gonna go 6-7, which projections say we're gonna get either William. Well, yeah, we should get Williams or JJ, and then if we want, we can take Aubrey, the kicker, or we can take Ferguson, the tight end, pass on the kicker, and then come back with the best remaining with the last pick in the draft. The only rules when you do this is you have to have a player from both teams. You can't just stack all Cowboys. You can't just stack all Vikings.
Gotcha.
So you got to get a Viking and a Cowboy probably on the turn when we go 6-7. So first pick is up. Look at this live draft for everybody listening. We take Prescott with the first pick. The other guys on the board here, CeeDee Lamb on the clock. I mean, CeeDee Lamb is the top player on the board. As soon as this draft is done, we're going to get right into the bowl games as I'm bringing them up. Trying to do a little multitasking here, Jimmy.
Yeah, and we have the Dallas team total at even money is 27.5. The total for the game 47.5. So to me that says that they sort of expect Dallas.
Lamb goes 2, Pickens goes 3, Williams goes 4. He passes on McCarthy and does not go quarterback. So next best available is JJ, both JJs, McCarthy, and then Jefferson. Let's see what happens. All right, so he took McCarthy. We're going to get Jimmy's boy JJ. And then do you want Aubrey, the kicker, to get points with the leg, or do you want Ferguson, the tight end? So grade out basically a coin flip. So you want a kicker, or you want to have a stack with Prescott?
I think we get the stack.
All right, Ferguson comes off the board. I agree with Jimmy there.
That was so fun.
How many players do we get? 4? You said 4?
1 more pick. We'll be picking with the last one. Aubrey goes next, then Addison,
Oh,
then Mason. We got Hawkinson, and Aaron Jones Sr. available, or so it's down to Hawkinson or the Dallas defense.
Aaron Jones got pulled.
Yeah, Aaron Jones went right before Hawkinson or the defense. What do you want?
I would think Hawkinson, but I don't know. What do you think?
We're gonna take Hawkinson here, and we'll leave the Dallas D out of it, so at least we can't lose points to him.
Okay.
All right, let's end with some bowl predictions. What Jimmy doesn't know, we're also entering a very, very high amount bowl pick 'em all that I'm going to be doing in live time. That's why all three of us are going to pick. Ryan's going to have an opinion.
Fantastic.
But this is not against the spread. This is just a straight pick 'em. Okay. Troy,
right.
Jacksonville State.
Jacksonville State. Hold on, let me get my odds up here.
Troy.
Pull up the scores so you can see what their records are. Both teams were 8-5 on the year. Troy's offense wasn't as good as Jackson State's. Defenses aren't that far off. I lean Jackson State here.
Yeah. Where's the game at?
This is a bowl game, neutral. It is in Montgomery, Alabama. I think Troy is from Alabama.
You might be right.
Is Jackson State Florida or Alabama? Jacksonville State, Florida.
Yeah, I would think. Yeah, let's go Jacksonville State.
We're going with an underdog to get the win first, right off the rip. All right, Ryan, do you have an opinion there? You don't even.
I said Troy.
Oh, he said Troy.
Oh yeah,
he likes the Trojans.
Yep, absolutely.
You wouldn't know it by the 4 kids, but he likes the Trojans. All right.
Yeah.
Old Dominion, South Florida. South Florida got off to such a good start, and then, oops. Well, I mean, both teams finished 9-3. South Florida had some impressive wins. Both offenses just move the ball, but based on paper, ODU has the much better defense. However, with that said, I would say South Florida probably played the much better schedule. The game is in Orlando, Jimmy. I go South Florida here. What do you
Absolutely. Think? It's basically a home. I mean, it's an hour and 30-minute drive from where they play the regular games. Go South Florida.
Ryan?
Got nothing there.
All right. Give us the balls. Louisiana, laugh at them. Versus Delaware.
Well, I know you're going Delaware because you love Delaware.
I do like Delaware, but let me look. I love some Blue Hens. Both teams are 6-6. Laugh at them is favored. Delaware better offense, but it looks. Yeah, you know what? The defenses both suck. It's in Mobile, Alabama, so I don't think that really matters. Give me the Blue Hens over the Raging Cajuns.
There you go.
This is where
Blue Hens.
Comment, boys.
Blue Hen over the Raging Cajuns.
So you're in for the Blue Hens, Jimmy?
I'm in, yeah.
All right,
go.
So we're going Delaware. Arkansas State, Missouri State.
Arkansas State, Missouri State. I mean, the odds are about as close as you can get on this one.
Yep.
I'm going to let's go Arkansas State.
Yeah, I'm with you there. Ryan?
Sold.
Good.
Exactly.
Kennesaw State versus Western Michigan. You know, I do have a little bit of an opinion here because I've seen both these teams play. I like this Western Michigan team. I actually think they're all right. I know it's 9-4 versus 10-3, but I think Western Michigan played in a better conference, better schedule, all that stuff. And they have a good defense. So I like Western Michigan here.
Yeah, they can run the ball and they have played well. Their defense is good. What's not to love?
Here's a tough one for us. Our buddies from Memphis, Jimmy, playing North Carolina State.
I mean, I want to say Memphis, obviously, but it's a tough one.
I'm on NC State here. I just think they're going to outscore them.
Yeah, I mean, on paper, when you look at them, it doesn't. Memphis has got them in most categories, but they've let us down as well. So I don't know. I like Memphis, but I'll defer to you on this.
I like it. No, so we got one Memphis, one North Carolina State. Ryan, break the tie.
Got nothing.
No, you have to see. That's where you have to break the tie.
Memphis.
It's still a tie.
All right, you break the tie with Memphis.
There you go.
All right, so we already made our play for the first round of the playoffs are in this, so we like Oklahoma. The
Mhm.
game we hadn't touched on, I left it because I wanted to hear your opinions as we did this. Because we're definitely taking Ole Miss and the Ducks to win, right, Jimmy?
Yeah,
Okay.
of course.
A&M or Miami to win the game, Jimmy.
Miami.
I know. I'm doing it. Go Canes.
The last 2 times we saw A&M in games that mattered. We're not counting the second to last game they played against nobody. They beat South Carolina by 1 at home, and they were getting their ass kicked. They had to have a monster comeback, and then they lost to Texas. So the last 2 times we've seen A&M, they're not on the uptick. I think Miami goes in there. Carson Beck's a champion. They're not going to be rattled. Give me Miami.
All right. Holy Toledo or Louisville?
Holy Toledo or Louisville?
I think Louisville's actually a decent team. I think they should handle Toledo in a bowl game.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know a ton about either team. We followed Louisville a little bit. Followed Holy Toledo not at all. They're a reasonable favorite, 8.5. Go Louisville. Move on.
Or do you look for a big upset here? You want to go Louisville?
I'm going Louisville.
We'll take the cards. Southern Miss, Western Kentucky.
Ryan, any thoughts here?
Got nothing on that one for sure.
I'll follow over if either of you can tell me the mascot for Western Kentucky.
I can't tell you for Southern Miss either.
Yeah, I figured.
No.
You got the Hilltoppers versus the Golden Eagles. We're going to go with the Hilltoppers here, Jimmy, since you have no opinion. I also
don't know which one are the Hilltoppers, so I still don't know.
I know you know.
Sure.
We're going with Western Kentucky.
All right.
UNLV versus Ohio. So the problem with UNLV is, God, they can move the ball, but oh my God, they can't stop anyone. So they're favored in this game. There's a couple injuries. See, the problem with these bowl games sometimes is the transfer portal. People don't play, all that bullshit. But my God, Ohio, at least they play defense. So I don't know. I lean Ohio here, believe it or not. I know UNLV has had a nice season at 10-3 versus Ohio's 8-4, but I lean Ohio. Jimmy?
Yeah, the same thing, same argument. They can run the ball and they play better defense, so they should be able to control the clock. See what happens.
I got to tell you, I am so happy as a degenerate that this game is back, because for a while it went away and we didn't have the Honolulu Bowl or the Hawaii Bowl, whatever you want to call it, on Christmas Eve. And I couldn't bet anything on Christmas Eve. It made me mad. Now we have an 8 p.m. kickoff. Cal at Hawaii. And it's a home game basically for Hawaii. Cal, a slight favorite. Hawaii's had a good year. They're 8-4. Cal's 7-5. Cal's look good at times. But it's on the island. I like Hawaii.
I do too. Hawaii's better in almost every measurable category. Their pass defense is a little worse, but otherwise, Hawaii's a better team. It's a home game. We watched some Hawaii earlier in the year. We talked about it a little bit on the show. Oh, yeah. Let's go. They've got the kid that learned how to be a kicker on YouTube.
Good point. Good story.
Well, congratulations on you getting to gamble on Christmas Day. In addition, there's
Christmas
NFL
Eve.
And Christmas Eve.
Christmas days are.
Plenty to gamble on a Christmas Day.
NBA took care of me for a long time, but the NFL finally said,
now
hey.
They jumped in. Yeah.
NFL said, hey, NBA.
Yeah, that's right.
So I can't wait to see. Let's just hope. And unfortunately, the Chargers game isn't. Oh, no, the Chargers. The Chiefs game isn't going to mean anything. It might be against. I can't remember who they're playing. Jimmy, look up the Christmas Day games real quick.
Will do.
But the first 2 are on Netflix. Hopefully there's no hiccups, because I don't know if you saw this. Disney Plus basically broke Friday night because Taylor Swift's special came out and broke Disney Plus.
Well, that's what you were texting me. Got it.
No. That was last night. That was a whole nother issue I won't bring up on here because it's 2025 and,
Oh, okay.
I don't need anyone canceling us, Ryan.
My bad.
Because my opinion won't be popular with the far left. Go ahead.
We got Cowboys Commanders to kick it off at 1. We've got Lions Vikings 4:30. And then what looked like it was going to be a really meaningful game is at night the Broncos Chiefs.
Yep. So all of those games basically don't mean much.
Probably not. Yeah.
But
The Cowboys could still be in it, right? They could be playing for something. The Lions could still be playing for something.
Not after today.
Yeah, that's yeah, right.
Lions won 11 games and missed the playoffs now easily.
And the Broncos could be playing for seeding, I suppose.
But after we get through Christmas, and we're going to give you a great Christmas preview of the NBA and NFL, we're going to have tons of bets for you. Northwestern Central Michigan. I love Northwestern here, Jimmy, to get this win.
Northwestern Central Michigan. Yeah, I think there's no way Northwestern doesn't win this game. I don't think we need any analysis on that. I mean, they could not. There's a chance, but I think Northwestern takes this. Yeah.
Minnesota, who has a really good defense, out of the Big Ten, playing the New Mexico Lobos. Minnesota, a slight favorite. Jimmy, who do you like here?
I mean, I know you're a Lobos guy, and I think I am too. Let's go Lobos.
Yeah, you really ruined it for me. I wanted you to pick Minnesota so I could yell at you and tell you this isn't fucking hockey, Jimmy, and then we were going to go Lobos. But, hey, you ruined that joke. It's fine. All right, the nightcapper on the 26th and the First Responder Bowl is UTSA and Florida International. UTSA was supposed to be a really good team this year, and they went 6-6. FIU goes 7-5. Who do you like here? I think I'm leaning with UTSA. Hey, you just went to San Antonio, right? Should we try to play them?
I did. Yep, do it.
All right, that's a good reason. There's not really
good as any
reasons out there. Pittsburgh, East Carolina. Good game here. Good 11 o'clock game on December 26th. God, I love this week because I know we're supposed to be working and all that, but I don't really. I just watch my phone and bowl game. Pitt, East Carolina. Jimmy, what do you think here?
Yeah, I mean, East Carolina looks like they have ranked Pitt in just about every category as well, but they also play much worse competition throughout the course of the year. So I think we go Pitt. Move on.
I like East Carolina. Give me the Pirates to upset the Panthers. Ryan, break the tie.
I got nothing, man. Whichever one you like.
You got a lot of help tonight, I got to tell you.
This is awesome. So, Ryan, let me explain how it works with when there's a tiebreaker. We each picked the other team, so it can't be who we like. You got to break the tie.
Jimmy walked away. Whatever you said.
Perfect.
How's that?
East Carolina, moving on.
All right.
Well, this is my believe it or not, Jimmy, and you're going to laugh when I say this, and because you probably don't even know what's happening. Ryan definitely doesn't know what's happening. This is my favorite bowl game of bowl season because it's just poetic justice and hysterical. This could have been a lot of people's national championship game at the beginning of the season.
Yep.
Penn State, Clemson. What do you like here?
I mean, my God. Yeah, I'm gonna go. Can they both lose? Is that possible?
I want to echo that.
I'm
gonna like crazy. They both lost us so much.
Yeah, they just broke. They believe Michael Parsons has a torn ACL. I'm gonna go Clemson.
You know what? It would just be fun. Penn State. I think Penn State beats them.
This also answers the question: Are there too many bowls? And the answer is yes. The 6-6 Nittany Lions shouldn't be taking on the 7-5 Tigers in any bowl game.
They should be retired.
I know Greg wants more to bet and wants stuff to do.
The reason there's bowl games is for one reason only, and even before it was legalized in America in most of these states, it's the only reason it was going on. It's so we have something to bet on the holiday week.
Yeah, you're right.
Georgia Tech at 9-3, dogs against BYU 11-2. It's gonna be a good game. I really think it's gonna be a really good game here.
I agree. I think it is gonna be a good game. I'm gonna go. I want to go Georgia Tech.
Yeah, I'm kind of with you here. BYU is, I think, their best receiver entered the transfer portal. I think two of their receivers entered the transfer portal. You know what? I like Georgia Tech here too. I think a lot of people are going to bet BYU, and I kind of like G Tech's chances here.
Yeah, I mean, their offense is very good. Not a great defense. So, but I like I'm going Georgia Tech.
Miami of Ohio versus our boys from Fresno State. Both offenses not great. Both defenses good, but Fresno's D just maybe a little bit better. I'm going to go Fresno here. I like the Bulldogs.
Yeah, I'll roll Fresno with you.
All right. The Mean Green of North Texas, who has let us down many times, screwed us tonight in basketball the other way. Beat South Alabama on me. I really did like South Alabama tonight. 11-2. They're still ranked. They just missed getting probably into the playoff. San Diego State 9-3. Jimmy's got some ties to San Diego State, enough to make you bet them.
Nope. We're going North Texas. They score 20 more points a game. Like it's too many. I'm taking North Texas.
You know, this is the classic Ryan great offense versus great defense. It still bothers me what happened in the game against Tulane, but I'm gonna go with the Mean Green to beat San Diego State. All right, Virginia after just an awful performance in the anyways, Jimmy, but thank you. James Madison probably would have been the team out. They're playing Missouri. Missouri for Dan, or what are we doing here?
Yeah, I'm going Missouri for Dan. Virginia has a decent offense, but they're not. They're basically neck and neck with Missouri, and Missouri's defense is way better than Virginia's. So
let me tell you how I see this game. I'm with you. We're going to take Missouri in this, but I think it comes down to this. If Missouri shows up and is actually motivated, they are head and shoulders better than this ACC team.
Yeah.
If Missouri doesn't care about it because, they went 10-3, or excuse me, they went 8-4 against a very competitive schedule, got the over, by the way, like Dan said they would, then Virginia could beat them if they're not motivated.
Yeah.
All right. Good game here. LSU finished the year 7-5. They play Houston, who screwed Jimmy over once, I believe, right? As a big favorite. Houston, believe it or not, slight favorite. What do you do? Is Lane Kiffin coaching this game? I don't even know what's going on. Does Lane Kiffin get to coach this game, or does he not coach it? Like, what happens here?
That's a really good question.
Didn't they bring him back? I think there was something where they allowed him to coach this game.
No,
Is that someone different?
He was in Ole Miss. This is where he's going. Yeah.
Okay.
There's another team that's happening with Ryan, but no, Ole Miss gave him, and then Lane was a baby about it and complained.
So remember, Nussmeier's not playing. Not that it matters because he sucked all year, but
yeah. But I'm gonna roll with Houston. Let's see if they disappoint me again. But I'm not giving LSU any more of our money.
I kind of agree with you. I think everybody is going to line up to bet LSU here, especially if Kiffin's coaching, which I don't know the answer. You can probably Google that real quick and find it out. But I'm with you. I'm going Houston. This one, I'm sure you guys will have a really good opinion on. Georgia Southern plays Appalachian State, which was about the 19th team they called to get into this game because Appalachian State is actually 5-7. But
I'm going App State all day long.
5-7 shouldn't be in a bowl game. Orion says because they weren't supposed to be here, they'll take advantage of the opportunity and get the W.
Absolutely.
Their quarterback's not playing, by the way. Go ahead.
Oh, great.
Well, their backup will be, or their starter, who would have been next year's. Jimmy, what do you think?
He will not coach LSU's bowl game.
Yeah, that's
what
I figured.
Yeah. So yeah. So there's that.
What do you think?
What do I think? I think App State.
You like App State too. God, I'm gonna have to click App State. I would want Georgia Southern, but the boys are on the upset, so we're gonna ride it. Coastal Carolina, who is a prolific baseball team, somehow got into a bowl
and softball.
You know what? They've actually been good in football. I shouldn't take a shot at them. They've had some good years. They're playing Louisiana Tech. Jimmy, I'm on La Tech here. I think La Tech blows the doors off this team.
Agreed. Like? La Tech has, like I said, beats them in basically every measurable category, unless they have a bunch of people that enter the transfer portal, to your point, and don't play. La Tech.
Another nice game here. Tennessee plays Illinois. Illinois come to play here, or Tennessee just show up and whack them?
Tennessee shows up and takes care of business.
So they're Tennessee's best receiver not playing. Their best receivers prepping for the draft day, so he won't be there.
They still do it.
It won't matter.
It won't matter. I would have been on Illinois, but Ryan breaks the tie with Tennessee, so we will go Tennessee. USC TCU. Another good game here. I lean USC. I don't have a really strong opinion here. You could talk me into TCU if you wanted to. USC's defense would be my reasoning for going that way.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it too. Stick in the Big Ten, USC.
Me too.
All right. Well, we're not. I hope we're not sticking in the We're going to New Year's Eve games here. I'm not sticking in the Big Ten here. It's Iowa, Vandy. Love the coach. Know they'll be motivated. This is one of my favorite bowl play picks. Lay the points. Put the house on it. Give me Vandy to win this game. Win it big.
Agreed.
I don't have an opinion. They failed me a couple times this year.
They did fail you
Oh my
that one time.
Was it once?
It was one, but you're holding a grudge. It's
Pissed
fine.
me off. Yep.
Duke, after winning the ACC somehow, our ACC champion, is playing Arizona State. Duke, a slight favorite.
Arizona State.
Just because you hate Duke?
Just 'cause I hate Duke. They have the better, much better defense.
Arizona State has a much better defense. Hopefully it shows up. The game is in El Paso, so the climate won't be a problem for Arizona State. Give me Arizona State here.
Me too.
We're gonna fight here in a minute, and Jimmy's gonna be mad at me. The next game on the schedule is Michigan and Texas.
I mean, I'm going to take Texas. I don't.
Okay. I mean,
yeah. My heart's with Michigan, but I don't. Yeah.
yeah,
There's some stuff going on there, and it's a little discombobulated, and
they're gonna slaughter.
they were the. Yeah, it's not going to be good.
Utah and Nebraska in the Las Vegas Bowl. Utah, enormous favorite, and I think they're an enormous favorite for a reason.
Yes, I concur.
Okay. January 2nd, we have the game of the year. Rice playing Texas State.
Oh, thank goodness.
Texas State.
Yeah.
Rice, another one they had to beg to play a bowl game, 5-7, shouldn't even have qualified. Texas State should literally win this game by 100.
Yeah, this should be pretty easy. Yeah.
This is a decent game, believe it or not. I know, again, it's two teams that not many people follow. Well, you know what? I shouldn't say that. We talked about Cincinnati a lot in the show.
Yeah.
Navy, a slight favorite over Cincinnati. Navy with another decent year, 10-2. I love Navy here because, once again, you got a lot of transfer portal and pro draft prep things for Cincinnati, people who aren't playing. So I like Navy here to win this game.
I do too. Navy obviously runs the ball a ton, and Cincinnati doesn't have a great run defense, and that with all that combined with the other things you just said, then yeah, I'm with you. Let's go Navy.
Mississippi State 5-7, another 5-7 team. They said please play a bowl game so we can make more money. They're playing Wake Forest, 8-4, small favorite. We got transfer portal things here for Wake Forest with the running back, and the quarterback seems to not be playing too, from what I'm seeing. Is it the same, Jimmy?
I'm going Mississippi State. They had some competitive games this year. They play much tougher competition. So I'll take Mississippi State.
Wake Forest's defense has been pretty good. That's the only thing there that scares me. So it's the Mayo Bowl. It's an important pick for me to make here, obviously. So I think the problem is no one seems to be playing for the Wake Forest offense. I'm going to take Mississippi State too. I'm with Jimmy. I'm going to go Mississippi State. All right, last one in our pick'em. Arizona giving 2.5 to SMU.
I'm going to go SMU. I know that Arizona's defense is a lot better, but I'm not betting Arizona. Give me SMU.
I lean Arizona here. I like Arizona. The quarterback's going to play. Quarterback's way better. I'm going to take Arizona. Ryan, break the tie. Arizona, SMU. Who do you like?
It's Arizona all day.
There you go.
All right, we are in. All right, one more thing we're going to do tonight, just to make them mad. We are now going to enter, as I find it.
Oh,
I know it's up. Where are you?
Oh,
maybe it's not up yet.
What is it?
You don't have to do it just yet. The brackets aren't out yet which is weird. I don't know why they do this. They're going to wait until the first games are settled and then put out the bracket contest at DraftKings.
That's
for
weird.
the playoff?
For the college football. I don't love that. I'd rather do it from the jump, but they're going to wait until we see who wins, and then it's going to be from the quarterfinals on.
Gotcha.
That's silly.
Right. Well,
I'm with you, Ryan. Stupid, right?
That is stupid.
Ryan thinks it's stupid. I think it's stupid. Jimmy likes the Cowboys tonight. Final words from Ryan.
Got nothing, man. I'm kind of taking in this Patriots loss today. It's fine, and I'm excited for next week and competitive night of football. I think go Cowboys.
Go ahead, Jimmy.
Myles Garrett gets 26 sacks this year.
It's not a bad take. My final words are this. Fantasy football sucks when you're playing the way we play, Jimmy. Jimmy, the fact that you're not going to move on and we're going to get screwed here, it just really sucks.
We're not dead. We're not dead.
We're not dead yet, but we're pretty much dead. Just looking at this and seeing how it's going to play out with tonight being a high-scoring game, Williams is going to go off for him. Hopefully JJ does for you, but then he's got Metcalf, unfortunately, in the holster. It's unfortunate. Yep. Jimmy put up a ton of points. He deserved to move on. He could be dead here after a great run. Your defense just didn't show up in the playoffs, Jimmy. It showed up all the regular season, but in the playoffs, did not show up.
All gas.
That sucks.
We'll be back Thursday. We'll have some more breakdown of the college football playoffs. We'll give you an update on the fantasy. We'll let you know if Jimmy moved on or not. We'll give you the preview of my game. I am in big trouble now because Patrick Mahomes was who I'd be relying on to put up big points because he had to. So I made a move. Jimmy, how many people from the league listen to this? Not many?
Probably not.
I made a move. I'm trying to pick up Minshew just to replace him, and I got Rivers on the bench too now, just in case. So I got a bunch of starting quarterbacks. I'm going to have to piece something together here. But after all of this, there's a really good chance me and Jimmy sit here holding no money at the end.
Yeah.
It's sad. Well, so we say, fuck you, fantasy football. And that's how we end it. We'll see you Thursday. Good luck tonight.